This is the most at peace with a decision I have ever been. Gotta give like a little smirk. Like, yeah, I broke my camera. I am gonna be starting like a raw vegan diet. I'm going to go get Invisalign today. Y'all wanna see my bootleg content setup? So, hold on, let me walk around here. Okay, so here's what we have. Because I get like hot when I film sometimes, and I also have on like silk right now. So I have this fan so that I can turn it on whenever I need to. Here's my phone on the little tripod, and I like to have this mirror back here so I can watch myself right there. And then right here, the vegetables I just cut up. I have more vegetables I just cut up, but I'm actually recording it for seed. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna set y'all up so y'all can see the behind the scenes. Crooked. This is me just testing it out, by the way, to make sure that's a good angle. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I think that's good. I'm gonna scoot this over just a little bit. Let me test it again. I think that's good right there. Okay. So I'm just gonna include like parts of this, not the whole thing. It's taking forever to sift. Gotta give like a little smirk, like. Alright, I'm not gonna include all of me doing this. Oops. Let me wipe that up. This is what they don't see on Instagram. So I feel like I got enough of me. So now we're just about to like focus on the mix. Yeah, I feel like that's good. I was not recording. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, I think that's okay because I still have to pour this nutritional yeast, so that should be fine. All right, I'm about to switch it again. I'm trying to also make sure I keep my clothes clean because I need to wear this in this video. And I still gotta shoot me like sitting down, and I try to wipe my back camera off like every single time because you just never know. My nose sweats so bad sometimes, so I'm like letting the food cook. Take a little break. Oh, so let me show you. This is how, I'm letting it cook for a second, but this is how I like planned out my content, because I try to be like super efficient in understanding like what it is that I need to shoot, right? So this is how I did it. Okay, hopefully y'all can see that. But yeah, see, I have like all the ingredients that I need to use. I have like the different clips and like what exactly it is that I want to get. So that's gonna be perfect. And I'm like right on track. I just finished shooting. Since I recorded everything on my phone, I have to airdrop it to my computer. Well, I'm so glad I didn't like miss anything. So I'm about to spend some time, edit this, get it over to the brand. I also have to do the voiceover, which should be easy. I'm gonna write out the script as well, based off of the creative brief that they gave me. So I'm gonna write that script and then, yeah, send it over. It's only an Instagram reel, like I mentioned. So normally I would have to do like an Instagram reel, maybe like some Instagram stories, but I negotiated just an Instagram reel. Okay, but yeah, so I'm about to edit that, and yeah, that's just like a little behind the scenes of like when I'm recording content for brands. What is this little piece of hair doing? Okay, hey beautiful people. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. And we are about to make another drink. I just posted that watermelon little slush that I made I'm like in the back trying to see what's in my background. The watermelon slush I made in a Wednesday video. I posted it on Instagram and it has me wanting to make another watermelon slush, which I'm kind of torn. Like, I don't know if I want to do a watermelon slush. I actually have the orange juice. Remember, I bought that orange juice and I froze it. But I'm like, do I want to do like an orange sickle or do I just want to do this watermelon drink? Oh, this is so tough because we have like a few pieces of the watermelon left. Like, it wouldn't be a whole bunch. Hold on. Sorry, I got a mess going on. But like the watermelon drink, it wouldn't be a lot because I only have like these few left. But I feel like I should be able to get like a decent amount. So maybe I'm gonna do the watermelon drink again. I really wanted to do the orange sickle, but I'll probably do the orange sickle in another video. Which the orange sickle was just gonna be like frozen orange cubes. I also was gonna put like coconut milk in there, like some vanilla. So yeah, I don't know, but the only sucky thing is I don't have any limes for this. So I'm just gonna have to make it work with just this and some coconut milk. I do have coconut milk. I have some lemon, so maybe I'll use lemon. Dang, I wish I had some limes, but I used all the dang limes making these drinks. Ah! Cheers. This is so good. All right, when y'all typically see my kitchen, it is neat. Do y'all see how this kitchen looks? Do y'all see this kitchen? I mean, that's decent over there, but this is a mess. So I'm about to spend some time cleaning it up. You don't want to get down? You gotta get down so I can finish. Go get your toy. Go get the blanket. Go get it. Greens for 40% off your first month's supply.
So good too.
Was it good?
You. It was great.
Thanks. Go around.
I woke up this morning, got me feeling brand new, like I know what to do, got me feeling nostalgic. Ancestors sending clues, I'm sending gratitude back, cause the whole world outside, sun in my eye, a girl in my ride, head in the sky, we gon' make it if we try, the truth never lie, wings we can fly, with you by my side.
It's not for you. Y'all, tell me why my computer broke. It will not cut on. It will not cut on. I'm highly annoyed. Oh my gosh, like, it's been like this for how long?
6 hours?
Yeah, like, has it really been 6 hours? Just guessing. Y'all, look, it won't cut on in this charge. It's been on the charger for so long.
I woke up this morning.
Can I have some of your coffee?
Oh,
thanks.
Got me feeling nostalgic. Ancestors sending clues, I'm sending gratitude back, cause the whole world outside, sun in my eye, a girl in my ride, head in the sky.
Y'all, I broke my camera. And yeah, I'm just like, what else? I mean, actually, no, I'm not gonna say what else is gonna go wrong, but that's very annoying. From my laptop messing up to my camera just breaking. I'm not even gonna like stress myself out about that or like get like overly frustrated. I'm gonna thank God I have a phone where I can record, but You know what? I'm just going to thank God in the midst of all this, because I know something's good is gonna come from all of this. Like, maybe I'm gonna get a good discount on the camera. I'm gonna get the camera I really want. I'm gonna get a campaign that's gonna like help me afford to get a new computer, get that thing fixed, as well as get my camera fixed. Like, I know that it's all gonna work out.
Get on my level, tell the devil go somewhere and hide. The whole world outside, sun in my eye. Girl,
Y'all, Brandon fixed it. It works now. Do not mind. Coming out. It's working. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank God. Thank the Lord. Praise you, Jesus. Y'all, I am so happy, but I need to take better care of this camera because and stop putting it on ledges and all of that. But thank God, thank God, thank God.
every day is easy, but I'ma keep it breezy.
Y'all, okay, so I mentioned, I think I put this in my Sunday video, but I mentioned that I am gonna be starting like a raw vegan diet. I think I'm just gonna do like 7 days first, but I'm about to like try to think about meals that I want to make because I want to be prepared. I've done this before and I was not prepared, and then it was like stressful, like you don't eat as much as you should. So I'm about to like, since I have some time to like chill in the cart, I'm about to try to plan out some meals and get creative. Oh, look at my baby out there. He doing so good. He doing so good. Alright, so I was just like looking up some meals and stuff. I'm gonna do a whole separate video of like my raw vegan journey and like how I'm preparing for it. That'll be a Wednesday video. But then the Sunday video will be me actually, I gotta go pick up Brandon, will be me actually like making the food and all that good stuff. This is my second time doing it, so I know what I'm getting myself into. I just want to make sure I'm better prepared. So that's what I've been doing while this guy plays.
I feel like I was like watching a couple games and they were like, yeah, he has that.
Y'all, I am obsessed with how the hair came out. It looks so good. I'm so happy. I've been wanting, actually, I don't even know if I've been wanting these. I've just been wanting to do something different. So your girl is obsessed. I am actually, so today is actually day 1 of my raw vegan journey, and so I'm about to go down and make like a smoothie, but later today I'm gonna run to the grocery store to, my brows look crazy. I'm gonna run to the grocery store to pick up some items for the week. I should have did this yesterday, but I wanted to do this hair. And then I also have to like take my car in because I feel like something's going on with my engine. I don't know what it is, but y'all, I am so obsessed with this hair. If you can't tell, I keep touching it. I'm honestly like, we're gonna see how I feel about these like after a while, because I'm like, well, should I just let my hair grow out and lock it up? Like, I don't know, but I'm obsessed. Y'all, I think my camera is broken. I feel like it only works if I'm like far back. Like I can't be like, see how it's like, I don't know what is going on. Anyway, but what I'm planning to do, so I was supposed to start my raw vegan thing today, but I think I'm gonna have to start either tomorrow or I don't know. I just don't want to rush. Like, I feel like I didn't. I was trying to prepare, and I don't think I fully prepared the way that I should, because yesterday I spent time doing my hair where I was supposed to spend time actually shopping and like mapping out my recipes. Where's my phone? I think my phone is downstairs, but yeah, I was supposed to like take time to like map out the recipes, get the ingredients, clean out the fridge and all of that stuff. But I did not do that because I wanted to knock out my hair. And with this raw vegan thing, like, it is so easy to feel like you want to quit, to feel like you just, yeah, to feel like you want to quit, to feel like you're overwhelmed, because you have to be very intentional. And I want to be intentional not only while I'm on the journey, but like leading up to the journey. So I'm probably just gonna eat regular today, and then either tomorrow or Thursday start, because I also want to what is that called, like, so on the raw vegan journey you have to, like, you can't eat like canned beans or anything like that. So canned beans or what is it called, like cooked legumes. So I want to sprout my chickpeas, sprout some quinoa. So I might use today to just like prepare, so to like soak my chickpeas, soak the quinoa so that it's sprouted and I can enjoy it in a couple days, because I think you're supposed to soak it for 8 hours and then let it sprout for at least like 2 days. So I'm gonna take some time. I'm gonna take some time today. I'll just eat regular, and then also run to the grocery store as well. So that's what we're gonna do. Y'all, I think I really messed my camera up. Hopefully it's not blurry, but I'm probably gonna have to like send it in or take it in to get fixed, because this is like, it doesn't focus. Like, I don't know if it's messing up right now. Like, I keep trying to fix it and it just like keeps dropping out of focus. But anyway, so I made my morning smoothie. It's a green smoothie. I recorded it for my raw vegan video, so I'll have more details in there. But today is day 1 and here we go. Surprisingly, or not even surprisingly, like, anyway, I'm going to go get Invisalign today. I have been, like, if y'all saw, I think it might have been like my very first vlog, I was talking about how I went to the dentist, and I went to the dentist, one, just for like a regular checkup routine, but I also was talking to them about getting Invisalign, and so I'm actually supposed to be going to get Invisalign today, which I'm so excited for, because I've had Invisalign before and I wasn't very satisfied with the results of Invisalign, and I got it done in a place where we ended up moving from, so it was hard for me to get back there. I wish, and I also think like at the time I was like not in a place to afford buying a plane ticket just to go back for Invisalign. So yeah, so I'm doing it again, which I'm excited for. But right now I'm just doing my nails really quick because they look janky. And I took my nails out. One, it was time for them to go, but then also to do my hair. So I'm about to do that, which I'm very, very excited for. We had such a good time with family in town. That was like really awesome just to be and like hang around them. They're a married couple, so it was good for them to like pour into us, like us to get advice from them. They're also like very strong in their faith, so that was even better because like the advice that they were giving, or advice that they were giving was like from a place of faith as well. So that was really, really cool. But we went to the restaurant. I think I included like a clip of it in this video, but we went to the restaurant and the food was really good, but I feel like something that I ate there like messed my stomach up. And I think it might have been the corn. Like that's the only thing that I can think that I ate that was caused so much digestion issues. Like my stomach has honestly been hurting ever since it started hurting later that night, but ever since that day, that evening, like my stomach has been in shambles. Well, not really in shambles, but it's just been like kind of painful. So I'm like, this raw foods thing couldn't have come at a more perfect time. I had a Wednesday video that I was gonna post a while ago. I had recorded it before I went on that bachelorette trip to Vegas last month. And when I tell y'all, like I was being tested, so actually not even tested. I was just like experiencing, it wasn't even a test. I feel like I was under attack a little bit, and I like never posted the video because I was just like so overwhelmed. Like that day, like literally almost everything that could go wrong was going wrong. Like it was really, really wild. Like I felt like because I've been really working on my relationship with God, like it was under attack. Like I really did feel like that. And I was so emotional. Like it was like literally everything that could try to go wrong was going wrong. And like from the video, I was having issues uploading the video. And the reason why I think I was having issues uploading the videos because I was talking about something very serious in there. I was talking about something serious that might have encouraged other people to like take their walk with Jesus more seriously as well. And I feel like it's also the perfect time to kind of talk about it today. Is that thing was and I haven't talked about this on my channel before, but I had quit my job back in February. So I've been doing Sweet Greens full time since February. It's absolutely wild to think about that I've been doing this full time since February. And the reason why I quit my job, I really feel like God was calling me to leave the workforce and to focus on Sweet Greens, because I mentioned to y'all, I really feel like my purpose is related. I don't know. I feel like my purpose is related to food and like helping people heal their bodies through food. And like God has provided us this food on earth, and it's up to us to make the right choices with it. And so I think that God has really given me this platform and opportunity to help people change the trajectory of their life through food. And maybe in this current season, that's what I really think that my purpose is. And I was like so on the fence. This is actually my second time doing Sweet Greens full time. Like it's my second time doing it full time. And the first time that I did it, it wasn't the right time for me to do it. And I also wasn't doing it because of my faith. Like I was just doing it because I was like, I just want to do it. And I was just like so overwhelmed. How's my hair? I was just like so overwhelmed. I did not have faith that it was gonna work out. So because of that, I was like so stressed, like trying to figure stuff out left and right. And I am sick of trying to figure stuff out. Like I'm so sick of trying to figure stuff out on my own at that. And at that time, that's what I was trying to do, figure it out on my own. But in this current season that I'm in, like I'm literally leaning so hard on God to just have his way with Sweet Greens and bring me the opportunities. Like, I quit my job in February and I have not gone without, okay? I have not gone without. I have not been stressed about, oh, when is the next opportunity gonna come? When is XYZ gonna happen? Like, this is the most at peace with a decision I have ever been, and it's really because I just gave it to God. I gave it to God, and because I did that, like, I just feel amazing. Like, I'm literally not stressed about how everything is gonna come out. And when I think back on, like, you know, where I've been with Sweet Greens, like, I never imagined that I would even be here. So that just tells me, like, girl, just buckle up for the ride, because God is about to blow your mind. And that's what he's been doing. Like, I've been good, I've been great, I've been satisfied, I've been happy, I've been content. Now, there are days where I'm like, Lord, I'm leaning on you, knock, 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 I'm leaning on you, but, like, can I get a wink? Can you do something else? Can you do this? But I think that's just like my flesh talking. I mean, it's definitely a journey. Like, it's not like super easy at all to just kind of like shift the way that your mind has been working for all of these years, but it's definitely been worth it from just like a having peace standpoint. Like, I used to be one of those people where it's like, hustle, 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 figure it out, figure it out, figure it out. And that is so overwhelming. Like, that exhausted me, and it was uncomfortable, but I had always operated from that space. And I was like, that's one thing about me. Like, if you know me in real life, like, I am very much a figure it out type of person. Like, you bring me any issue, I'm gonna figure it out. And I'm always trying to think like 10,000 steps ahead and figure that out before it actually comes. And I was talking to my aunt-in-law this past weekend, and oftentimes, like, we discuss me potentially having, not really control issues, because I don't have control issues, but I try to control situations out of fear of what can possibly happen. And that's just, I don't know why I operate like that, but that's just how I am. Like, I'm always trying to think like 10,000 steps ahead. And what can I do now to prevent whatever could potentially happen 10,000 steps ahead, like, happen? Like, I'm trying to avoid it. And so in this space or season of life, like, I'm really giving it to God. Yeah, you can think about what's about to happen 10,000 steps ahead, but you don't know what's gonna happen. So you're ultimately stressing yourself out and doing all this work for no reason. Now, yes, you want to plan, you want to be prepared, you want to do what you can, but when you try to control and like force certain things to happen today so that they don't happen, or so something bad doesn't happen in the future, or something doesn't go the way that you didn't want it to go in the future, it just, like, that's exhausting and mentally taxing. And it's also telling God and Jesus, the Lord, that you do not trust him. And I don't want to be in that space. I want to be in a space where, like, God gives me anything and I high-key give it back to him. Because I'm like, thank you for this, but this is yours. I'm gonna let you lead in this space. I can hold on to it right now, but I know that you are the person that's gonna be making those moves. And I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Since I quit my job, and I was honestly very, very nervous to even tell my job that I was quitting my job to do Sweet Greens, which I didn't. And if they're watching this video, then now they know. But I didn't even tell them. And I was still like in my ego. Like, that's the main thing. I've been like hesitant to tell people that I quit my job because I've been in my ego. And the ego is like the idea of, like, I think being an entrepreneur is amazing. I think it's great. I think it's very rewarding. It's a privilege that most people don't get an opportunity to do. And thank God I'm in a space and I have support around me. Like, my family is very supportive. My husband is like amazing, okay? Like, super, super supportive. Like, he was like, Shakayla, you can do this. Like you should have been doing this. Like, you have the capability, like, you're blessed, like, you have God's favor, like, you can do this. So he's like so supportive, which I'm beyond appreciative. Everybody should have them a Brandon, but not my Brandon, because I like to fight. No, I'm just playing. It was my ego, like, it's ego. Like, I just got a kick out of like saying, or not even a kick, like I just got satisfaction and like felt cool, like being able to say like because I used to do marketing for like a really big company on like really amazing brands, which I really enjoyed the work that I did, but it wasn't where I needed to be. Like, it wasn't where I needed to be. And so I think the main thing, the reason for that is because I was doing it based off ego, to be able to say like, oh, I did XYZ. And when you realize that none of that matters, like just being able to say like, oh, I accomplished this, or oh, I worked for this company, like at the end of the day, I do not care. I do not care. I want to know who you are as a person. I want to know like why you are the way that you are. I would rather people, like, when my time on earth is up, I don't want people to be like, oh, she works for this company. I would rather people be like, she had an amazing heart. She was very kind. She loved the Lord and she let his light shine. She leaned on him. She depended on him. She let him take control of her entire life. Like, that, at the end of the day, that's what I want in my obituary. I don't care for it to say like, oh, she works for this company and works on this project, because where is that gonna get me? So that was my main thing. It was just all ego. Just being able to say that I worked for XYZ company. Now my camera trying to die. I see you. In this current season and space that I'm in, I'm doing Sweet Greens vegan full time. Another thing is I'm also considering changing my name. Like, two things. One, I want to be known for more than just following a vegan diet. And then the other thing is, when I first started my journey, I didn't realize that there was a difference between vegan and plant-based when I first started. So that was like 2018. And the more I learned about the difference between the two, I relate more towards being plant-based. Like, I'm in it for the health reasons. My main priority is focusing on my health and what can I do, what foods can I eat to do just that. So it's like interesting because I don't want to call myself vegan. I would rather call myself plant-based, but I do follow a vegan diet. So it's like literally no animal products, whereas like plant-based, you can eat animal products if you want to, like every now and then. You just, the majority of the time you're eating plant-based, like it's plant-forward type of food. But I just finished my nails. I'm so happy. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Hope that you enjoyed learning a little bit more about me, all the things that I've done recently, and everything else in between. I do appreciate you. I appreciate you watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.